Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shofiah Nur Azizah. Here I'd like to present my proposal entitled The Impact of English Speaking Habits in Students Listening at Ninth Grader. And here is the background of the study. The issue is the students in one of boarding school in Tasikmalaya are communicating by English all day, and the impact of students speaking habit in students English learning at ninth grader. Well, for the field speaking habit and English learning. For the focus, students speaking habit and students English learning at ninth grader. For the gap, the previous study conducted by Rizkyawati and Arya 2017 has found the result of speaking habits through three cycles of observation. They are the students given an article and they should record it. They given an English video. They should imitate and record it, and they had to play a short drama. Hence, this study will explore the impact of students' speaking habits in students' English learning through questionnaire and the test as the instruments of the data collection. And for the formulation of the problem, is there any relation between students' English speaking habits and students' English learning at ninth grader? And for the aim of the study, the present study aims to know the relation between students' English speaking habit and students' English learning at ninth grader. And for the literature review, the theoretical framework based on Wahyuni, Basri, and Mashuri 2014 urges that speaking is one of the language skills that is very important in social life because you ask questions, give responses, and make requests through speaking. Learning to speak could be done everywhere. Based on INPU and Julia 2017 in Journal of Foreign Language Teaching and Learning urges that people have to practice English speaking skills in every aspect of this globalization era because English practice is one of the efforts to improve speaking, so the learner has to try to speak English. While study of development research is a correlation study between students' reading habit and English text, and the total reading fluency of 11th grade of month and Naran in academic year 2017-2018 by Rika Kusmawardani and Listiawati and Aaron 2017 entitled The Influence of English Day Towards Students Speaking Skill at the 8th Graders. For the research procedure, the first one is research method use quantitative research because the aim of this study is to know the correlation between one variable to another variable. The variable of the research, they are students' English speaking habits as independent variable of X and students' English learning as dependent variable of W. And research design is used correlational design because the aim of the study is to know the correlation between one variable to another variable. And for population sample, population is students of ninth graders, and the sample is some members selected from a population. The research will use random sampling technique to the lottery to take the sample. And for the data collection, it will use natural observation, naturalistic observation. It will use a naturalistic environment. And for research instrument, we'll use questionnaire and test. And for the data analysis technique, in analyzing the data collected by using both instruments, the researcher have to follow the following steps in order to find the student's English speaking habit and student's English learning. The first one is determining the mean, median, minimum, maximum, and range of both data collected dealing with the variables, and determining the interval. And the third one is creating a frequency distribution table of each variable. And the last one is determining the level of students' English speaking habits and their students' English learning. But before collecting the hypothesis testing, it is needed for some prerequisite tests. Those are normality tests. Normality tests to find whether the data has normal distribution or not. And the second one is linearity test. Linearity test aim to find whether the variable of the research have linear relation or not. And for the time and place of the research will take place at one of the junior high school in Tasikmalaya. The researcher will take in time for getting the data on students' oral examination in their last semester. And here are the references of the study. And that's all my proposal. Unless I say you, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.